Hi everybody. Okay, so today is going to be video number 1 in my new playlist, my new chapter of my channel here on YouTube. And it's going to be chapter 1 or video 1 of Ghost Witness. Ghost Witness, meaning that I am going to be describing multiple ghost experiences that I've had in my life. And if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, then, maybe you should subscribe or just come back, I'm going to be putting different videos up sporadically. I mean, I really can't say that I'll be putting them up every week, or maybe I'll put up 2 a week and then I won't put up another one for another 2 or 3 weeks or a month or something like that. But that's the best I can do. Okay, I have ADHD, I have a lot of things that I'm trying to do in my life, and it's not going to be easy to do this. But anyway, so today, like I said, this is chapter 1, and I'm going to be giving sort of an overview of my experiences that I've had in my life, okay, with ghosts. So today, in this video, I'm going to describe sort of the common things that I have noticed with the various ghost experiences. And I also want to dispel some misconceptions that a lot of people have who have never had a ghost experience, and what they believe is going to happen, or where they need to go look for ghosts and that kind of thing. And so, all right, so let's get started. So number 1, the first thing is Hollywood, is a major influence on people's perceptions of ghosts, and through television shows and movies, and they have to create a storyline, and they have to scare you, give you a thrill, get their money, so you get your money's worth, either in the theater or on television. And so they have to make something scary and wicked and evil, and you're going to die, you're going to get killed and all this. And I've never had any kind of experience like that in my life, okay? There was one occasion where there was something Hollywood-ish that happened, something somewhat creepy, but I wasn't afraid at the time, and I only kind of later figured it out, not just sort of later. I kind of was like, that was kind of weird, but the general experiences that I have had have been nothing like that. They're mostly the ghost is standing there and then they're not. Or it's like another experience where, like, I'm touched or feel something, but it's not, it's not a scenario where I feel like I'm in danger or I'm going to get killed or none of that, okay? That is the Hollywood-esque type of scenario that I do not have ever had any kind of experience like that, okay? And number 2, I think this might also be sort of a myth or Hollywood type of thing, is where people believe that in order, to see a ghost, they have to go to a haunted asylum or, some kind of haunted cemetery, some abandoned children's orphanage, or, where children were mistreated, or something along those lines. And that's another misconception. That's another fallacy. That's not been my experience at all. And so I can tell you with 100% certainty, I've never looked for a ghost in a cemetery, asylum. I don't even know where there's asylum around here. I think back in Virginia there was an asylum maybe hundreds of miles away from me. But so that is another misconception. Another one is people think you have to, ghosts only come out at night. And you're only going to see ghosts at night, creeping around and doing, ghostly things at night. And that's not true. Okay, ghosts are around day and night. Okay, they're not just hanging around some dark corner or whatever. So that's false. And what else? I'm trying to think. What else? So let's see, I talked about, I probably should have wrote this down. But, oh, and another misconception is that like the ghosts that you're going to see have been dead for hundreds of years, and you know they're the result of some type of spell or some evil thing has happened and whatever, and that's not true. Most of the ghosts that I have seen, with very few exceptions, were young people of modern times wearing modern clothes. So, and they did not look unhappy at all. Okay. And another thing that I have noticed about ghosts is, I'd say more than half the time, maybe 75% of the time, when I hear a noise that a ghost is making, it always has, I can pinpoint the sound as that it is coming from about 12 inches to maybe 18 inches from the ceiling. Okay. And it always has that placement for some reason. It's always that same measurement coming down. It's always that same general measurement where I can hear something, and it's always about that type of measurement. And another thing is, another thing about ghosts is when you hear them and they're making a sound and they're close to you, when you pinpoint the sound, it's always in a place where you physically cannot stand or sit. And to be in that position, to make a noise coming from that place, you would have to like contort yourself and, maybe lie on your side and do all these weird things. But so, you can pinpoint where a sound is coming from. It's going to be in a weird place where you cannot physically stand or you can't be to create a sound. And the second thing is, like I said, it's always coming from the ceiling, and it's always coming from like a few feet, under 2 feet from the ceiling. Okay, what else? I'm trying to think. Animals can be ghosts too, because I have experienced that several times. We'll go into that. And I guess that's it for now. So keep track of my channel. If you want to subscribe, do so. That would be good. And then what I'll do is I'll talk about each of my videos will be a different description of a ghost experience for those of you who are interested in this. And I also want to have a type of a contest where I'm going to be describing a particular ghost that I saw in a very specific place. And I believe that since the ghost was wearing modern clothes and it was a modern person and it was of this century, of this time, of this very, very recent time, that somebody out there knows who it is and you can identify who it is, right? So the ghosts that I have seen, I'll just say right now, were here in Florida, in Phoenix, Arizona, North Phoenix, okay, and Virginia. Arlington and Fairfax, Virginia are the areas where I've seen ghosts, which is the places I've lived. Okay, so anyway, that's what my segment is going to be called, Ghost Witness, and I hope to see you coming up in my next video. See you later, guys.